name is Hong Wai. Artist live in Paris, and this is my work in Chinese ink painting. So this is the landscape drawing, which we have the body of women inside, with the lacy cover all the landscape. So we can see the detail of the lacy of the body when we are very close and when we are very far. It is a landscape, a traditional composition of Chinese ink painting. So that have a double reading.
Yeah, even a triple reading, because your way of working has attracted a company.
Yeah. In French, a brand asking me to do a collaboration.
Yeah, you're the gallery owner, eh?
Yeah, the gallery owner, Rijk from Kunstbroeders. And this is one of the artworks Wai is talking about. She had a cooperation worldwide with Aubade, the French lingerie brand.
I saw somewhere a brochure of it.
Yeah, we can show you later.
Yeah, the company you're going to work, or they're going to bring your products, they also got a Dutch artist, Iris van Herpen.
Yes, this year they collaborate with the famous designer. Each year they collaborate with Haute Couture designer. For example, with Christian Lacroix, Victor and Hoff, and Karl Lagerfeld. You know
Karl Lagerfeld.
He also knows.
His house. And I am the first fine artist, who is not a designer. They collaborate. In fact, they interpret my drawing in their fabric. So my detail, my brushwork, and they make a lacy and an Aubade. And with this material, they design the product, which with my name inside.
Hello, lady. She runs away.
Sorry. I thought you were...
No, I'm also talking with her.
Oh, okay. Hello, good morning. Welcome.
You own the gallery together with your husband, I believe. Yes. And you're specialized in Chinese art, huh?
We are.
Contemporary Chinese art. How do you get to know her?
Well, that's quite a story, eh? Will you?
How did we get to know Hong Wai? How do we get to know each other? That's a good question.
Maybe on Facebook. You discover my work on Facebook?
Yeah, I think so. On Facebook or Instagram, something like that, I think. Yeah. Not via one of the artists we have. Because normally it goes like that we have an artist and they say, oh, I have a friend who's an artist, can you have a look? I don't think so. I think it was via Facebook or so. Yeah. Some years ago now. Huh?
So this is the fabric.
Let's go stand there near the window, a little bit more light. And this is what they are using for the company?
Yeah, in fact, I am drawing a drawing of Chinese ink.
Great.
Yeah. Donc, Aubade interpret my brushwork, my brushstroke in this embody, in this Swiss embody. And in this fabric, we can see how they respect my effect of ink drawing.
I see. And you paint, well, we will see later how you work, because you're going to show it, but you paint with a very small, tiny brush?
Yes, tiny brush for back drawing, because it's many detail.
Yeah.
Like an Aubade fabric. When I draw, it's just like I'm making a fabric also.
Yeah, I saw a picture of an exhibition of you
Yeah.
with trees, and it's a long corridor, and it's very beautiful, all those trees, and when you look closer at them, then you see that all stroke by stroke by stroke by stroke.
Exactly. So it's like a waving and calligraphy and waving together. It becomes a big drawing, and that's what I like to do.
Yeah, it's very. Well, that's a classic drawing. It's not yours, huh?
Yeah, it's not my work. It's
No.
oil painting.
But when you see that kind of atmosphere, you recognize the atmosphere in your work also.
Yes.
It's so typical. When I first saw the works, I didn't see the legs.
Yeah.
I only saw the mountains.
This is my aim.
Yeah. It's.
You need to reading them. We need to read the brush stroke and follow the brush stroke. We discover they have a second image.
Yeah. And just a strange question. Did you cut it yourself, your red stamp?
Yes, I cut myself. My first red stamp is making by a master, and my second stamp, from my second stamp, I do all my stamp then.
Now you do all.
Yeah. For example, this is a W.
Yeah, it's a different one. Huh?
Yeah, it's a W who is standing up. A standing up W.
It's very nice. And each artist work different. And when I read about your work and your way of working, I thought, oh, this is very interesting.
Yeah, I think it's I am one of the first artists who do Chinese ink painting in this way, by this subject and by this technique also, because it's a traditional technique Chinese ink painting, but I draw it in my way as embodied artist. But
Yeah,
I draw.
I love it also that now they're going to use your artwork to make clothes.
Yeah.
Well, kind of clothes.
Yeah. It's a lingerie.
Yeah, lingerie. Yeah,
Like my dam.
yeah. I know. It looks really great. I saw, but that was not used. But I saw the catalog of the company. But I think it's so interesting because a lot of artists, they struggle with keeping their head above, because to create income, it's often so difficult. And when you can make art, and they use your art to do more than only hanging on the wall, that's so great. It's a big difference with that you design specially for it, but you first made the drawings.
Yeah, in fact, I worked for this series, SECRETS DE BOUDOIR, from 2013. And Aubade, I discovered my artwork in the exhibition in Paris, in my solo exhibition. And we discussed together. They want to collaborate with my artwork. So in 2019, we have signed to collaborate for a special collection for 2020.
And that's in the catalog now also.
Yeah.
Oh, I will love to see it.
Yeah, and we can show you a video about the making of, if you want.
Yeah, I saw you have a video on your... No, there was a video on the website.
To say, if you ask an artist to make an exhibition for you, it's always things are ending up in the wrong place. Plus, an artist has another view on what the commercial value is of their work. They normally don't know that, so you have to explain it as a gallery owner as well. So sometimes it's better to put a certain work there and not there because it has a higher commercial value. People see it in another way. So yes.
Yeah, I often have problems with artists who do not know the difference between being commercially and being popular. They think that becoming commercial, that you have to change your work. But that's not true. You have to change the presentation of work and find the right market for your work. Because when you change the work, that's not being commercially. That is, in my opinion, the opposite. Is very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes it goes hand in hand. That's as well. Being popular can be commercial as well. We normally work with artists which are, let's say, like their work, love their work, have a passion for making their work, and then it's not always commercial. We have a lot of artists who are having difficulties to earn good money because they are not popular. They don't want to be popular. They would like to make beautiful artwork.
Yeah, but
that's nice.
That's why I love your work so much, because even when you make new work, it's still your work, and you do not change your style of work.
I think the brand, they need my work to make their brand have life again. So what is important is my art. That's why they asked me to do the collaboration. So yeah, and I keep my part. And this also, they come to me, and it's a surprise. It's a good surprise. And the condition to work together is I do my own series, and they adapt my series to do their product. And they were very happy because my drawing become their poster. They show in all the party, the worldwide, with my ink painting. So art going to their product and also going to the city, to different country, different culture.
I think it's also not very cheap.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's a luxury brand.
It's a high level brand, so it is not. It's not the cheapest brand. Aubade is a luxury brand, but you can find it from China, Japan, Australia.
But not in Vietnam.
No, they are in Holland. We just saw in Amersfoort this morning. We saw in Amersfoort there's a shop who's selling Aubade as well, in the Langestraat. So you can buy it, but very exclusive. Not every shop is having it, right? So it's quite exclusive. And they are bigger in France and Switzerland because, of course, it is an original Swiss-French brand. So they are rather big there.
So,
Opening.
new visitors.
New visitors. Other visitors.
Thank you for the talk, because I guess now a lot of people want to ask you many things.
Yeah, I'm happy to share myself, and I'm happy to learn what you think also.
Oh yeah, that is what you showed here. Huh?
Yeah, they do a presentation of our collaboration. So how I firstly I draw the drawing, and then they design the fabric, and then I draw my Secrets de Boudoir series, and from this series they create the product.
Yeah, it's interesting to do. Did you, when they came to you, had you done that before?
No, I don't think they will really have a lingerie brand want to make my drawing in real. What I want to do at first is to transforming the Chinese ink painting, which is very philosophy, Confucius, meditation, and I want to just show another way. We can also be glamour like Paris ink painting.
You come from Shanghai.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
little Paris in China.
Yeah, maybe.
They say it.
I was born in Shanghai, but I left Shanghai when I was 1 year old.
Well, but still you were born.
Yeah, and I grew up in Macau.
Yeah, so you speak also Portuguese.
Finally, I speak more Cantonese, and I can understand Shanghainese, and I speak Mandarin because I was in Taiwan for 4 years.
Yeah.
What I like to do when I was very young is to draw and to have my exhibition. I have my first solo exhibition when I was 17 years old. before my university in UNESCO of Macau. So it was the first exhibition of young artists in my age. In
Yeah, it's
UNESCO.
quite young, 17 years.
Yeah, and at that time my drawing is very traditional. It was what I learned. But people think it's very good, good drawing, so I organized me an exhibition, and it's my pleasure to have this as my first exhibition, which we can show how I learned Chinese ink. It was very traditional with the traditional dam as the flower, the bamboo, and the birds, the lotus, the landscape. And then my second exhibition in Taiwan when I was 19 years old, I already changed style to much more girly dam. And I always want to find my own voice in my drawing because I already learned what the old master do, and I no need to follow them all my life. I learn and then I create my new way. So all my life I'm searching this way.
Yeah, that's how it should go. A lot of work and a lot of study.
Yeah, study and working and making art and design to make a new, totally new style. Each time to find my way and to change my way, the research. So the Secrets de Boudoir was one of the series which is totally new in the way of Chinese ink painting.
Yeah, but I do recognize the traditional work in your work.
Yeah.
Even when it's when you look closer at it, it's very different. But on the first sight, it's immediately I can recognize the traditional work.
Sure. Yeah, that's my root. But the leaf and the branch of that, like a tree, we have a root, traditional wood, traditional element. And when I grow up with my environment, it was French, Macau, Shanghai, and I have my own products. So,
And how long are you living in France now? You study also in France?
yeah, I arrived in France when I was 22, so almost 17 years old.
I see. So it did have a big influence on your work also.
Yeah, I passed the same years in Macau as in Paris, finally. So I have both, double culture.
Yeah, it's great. The more culture, the better.
Yeah, and then more we have, more we should think how to do, because we cannot just only do in one way and also not in other way. We need to find a way of my own.
If you repair that one,
Yeah.
I'm going to film that as well for the
This one.
yeah for the corona. This is Schoolmassen. Mr. and Mr. Schoolmassen. Yeah, they might come.
They will come at what time?
They don't. They come tomorrow.
Oh, good.
Not today.
Yeah. So we can have time to
Yeah.
dry the apple.
Was something wrong with the work, or?
Well, it was damaged in the house of a client.
Oh yeah, I see
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Well, she's going to fix that.
Oh, sorry.
So first I do it.
Do you have enough light?
It's good. What do you think?
Looks good, huh?
Huh?
Perfect.
Yes.
They now got extra lines, so it's more word.
Yeah.
Double the price.
Yes.
Beautiful one.
Yes, it's perfect again.
Yeah.
Well done.
She will be very happy.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, because some white space is needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
transparent
the
of
transparency. Yeah, the
the
transparency.
lacy.
Yeah. I will put it upstairs.
Yeah.
Cannot sell this one because it has been sold.
That's good.
Nice, huh? Nice.
Yes.
Well done.
So it's natural.
Yes.
Very good.
I think if we ask her what has changed, she won't see it. She
No,
won't
no,
notice
no, no.
that.
Yeah. So you have recorded.
Yeah, it's on the film.
So you were happy, maybe.
Yeah, well, Patsy made a picture of it before she brought it, but it's wonderful again. Yes.
How long does it take to dry the ink?
Oh, in 5 minutes we'll
5
dry.
minutes. We can put it upstairs
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that it's safe.
So I can continue to do the chop.
You can chop.
And before this
Yeah,
where I
that
can
one. Yeah,
chop.
yeah, that one. Can you chop on this one because it's glued on canvas, huh?
Yeah, I will find a support something.
We have to fill it up on the base.
Yeah, I will find something
Yeah.
to support this.
Met deze naar boven brengen. I bring this upstairs.
Yeah, okay, that's nice.
Kijk, ze zien we even de luisteren. Ik heb achtergekomen wat
Nice. And that inspires you for this? Yeah. Yeah, it's talking about Mona Lisa. It's just a painting. But why all the world has become under her dress? Oh yeah. And she said, "You will be my fan." Yeah. And you will become fully. And what Mona Lisa do is just do nothing, and everyone become fully. Yeah. So it's two superstars who sing this song. It's one of the most iconic stars of Cantonese pop culture.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So So the lyrics inspire me to do this traditional Chinese work in a glamour way. The glamour as Paris and technique as traditional, like Hong Kong popular.
Yeah. So you combine it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really nice.
So here you have been writing here now. This beautiful one is made for like.
Yeah. And I read this in Switch and Karen's home in 2023. You should keep this up.
Yeah.
Very good. Shall I control it if it is the same?
So the song is unique, elegant.
Oh yeah, unique elegant.
In fact, I like rock music,
Popular rock music. Yes.
Like my art is not traditional philosophy, but it's philosophy in a rock way.
Yeah.
And this is the music, so we should build it in.
And the lyrics are here? Or
Yeah.
The lyrics are here.
There,
Yeah.
and the story about, I think, about these superstars is one of the most glamour way, unique, with the color, is unique color.
And here, what have you been writing here?
This is Secrets de Boudoir series I
Secrets de
create in Paris. And this is the shop, is writing Secret Boudoir.